Something is on my chest. Something warm. Something heavy. I open one eye. Leo is sitting on me. He is wide awake. He is staring at my face. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. The room is dark. The street outside is quiet. No cars, no people, no sounds. Just Leo. Leo, what are you doing? Leo blinks. He does not move. It's the middle of the night. Meow. Leo meows. Once. Quietly. Like he is telling me something important. Go back to sleep. Meow. Leo meows again. He is not going back to sleep. I sit up slowly. My eyes are heavy. My head is tired. I look at Leo in the dark. Are you hungry? Leo looks at me. Is it your food? Leo jumps off the bed. He walks to the door. He looks back at me. Okay. I push the blanket off. The floor is cold under my feet. I find my slippers in the dark. One, then the other. I follow Leo out of the bedroom. The kitchen is very quiet at 3 a.m. Everything looks different in the dark. The chairs, the table, the window. Outside, the sky is deep blue. 1 star, 2 stars, 3. Leo walks straight to his bowl. He sits down next to it. He looks up at me. Your bowl is not empty, Leo. I look at his bowl. There is still food in it. Not much, but some. Leo, there is food right there. Leo looks at his bowl. Then he looks at me. Then he looks at his bowl again. That is your food, Leo. Leo meows. It is the wrong food, apparently. I open the cupboard. I find a small tin. Tuna flavor. Leo's favorite. His ears go up immediately. Is this what you want? Leo meows. Louder this time. It's 3 in the morning, Leo. Leo meows again. You are not a reasonable cat. I open the tin. The sound it makes, the small click and pop. Leo hears it from across the room. He is at my feet in 1 second. I put the food in his bowl. Leo eats immediately, quickly, happily. Leo watching him. You could have just asked nicely. Leo does not look up. He is busy. I sit down at the kitchen table. I am too awake now to go straight back to bed. The flat is very quiet. I can hear Leo eating. Small, contented sounds. I look out the window. The street below is empty. A single light is on in the building across the road. Someone else is awake too. I wonder about them. Who are they? What are they doing at 3 a.m.? Maybe they have a cat too. Leo finishes eating. He sits for a moment. Very still. He licks his paw once, twice. He wipes his face carefully. Then he walks to me. He jumps up onto my lap. He turns around once, twice. Then he settles. Now you want to sleep? Leo closes his eyes. Of course. I sit there for a little while longer. Leo is heavy and warm on my lap. His breathing is slow now. In, out. In, out. The kitchen is peaceful at 3 a.m. I did not know that before. After a while, I pick Leo up carefully. He makes a small sound, but he does not wake up. I carry him back to the bedroom. I place him gently on the bed. He curls into a ball immediately. I get back under the blanket. The pillow is cool on my face. Lila, good night, Leo. Leo breathes slowly, already deep asleep. I close my eyes. The room is dark and quiet again. Outside, the sky is still deep blue. Still 3 stars. Maybe 4 now. Tomorrow, I will be tired. I know this. But right now, with Leo warm beside me and the whole street silent outside, it is actually quite nice. Being awake at 3 a.m. Just me and Leo and the quiet. Do you have a cat? Does your cat wake you up at night? Tell me in English. And if you enjoyed this quiet little midnight story with Leo and me, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Every week, we share cozy English stories together. Slow stories, warm moments, simple English you can enjoy and understand. You are always welcome here. Join the Leo family. Sit with us. Relax with us. Learn English with us. And maybe next time, Leo will wake us up again at 3 a.m. Good night, everyone.